3-point shot. There's 22 seconds. I try to get the ball, and again, I try to get it to Mark Price. Don't be surprised if Michael Jordan doesn't play Mark Price on this possession, okay? But I try to get something going to the basket. If the defense collapses and we pitch it and shoot a three, that's one thing. Normally, in many times, teams will give a quick basket to keep from fouling, or maybe you'll get something going to the basket. If you shoot a three and miss here, the game is over. So that's why at this amount of time, I don't like to do that.
And they do have Armstrong on Price. Inbounding will be John Williams.
Be aware of Scottie Pippen now trying to prevent Price from getting the ball coming in bounds. He'll double him up. Oh, no.
They lob to Nance. It's picked off by Grant.
Oh,
and fortunately for Cleveland, falls into the hands of Doherty.
That was a horrible
time remaining in the game, 15 seconds. Price kicks to Elo. He goes for three. And hits it! Cleveland by one! Oh, my! Craig Elo with the triple!
That was penetration, Bob, what we talked about. Price penetrating.
And by the way, Chicago led by three. That tied it, 105-105.
The penetration and the pitch. Michael Jordan came over to give help. He left Elo. At that point in time, you want to make him shoot it too. You don't want to give a man a three-point shot. Watch here. We got the screen. Price off the screen. There comes Horace Grant. Michael Jordan is sucked in to give help, and there's Elo with the three. Great play. And they were very fortunate because John Williams threw a horrible inbounds pass.
Oh, yeah, watch this.
This is a dying quail right there. That is a horrible pass, and Larry Nance almost fouled Horace Grant, and the Cavaliers were very fortunate to get away with that.
Bounced off Elo into the hands of Doherty. That was Elo's third three-pointer tonight, by the way, which tied it at 105, 11.3 remaining in this ball game. Now, I ask you about, as the Chicago coach here, you got to get it to Jordan.
Yeah, well, you know,
right?
Yes, and yes, you're going to get the ball to Michael. What you're going to decide here is when do you want to go? And if you're Cleveland, okay, I don't know the timeout situation here, right? What is our timeout situation? Chicago has one and Cleveland has none. So the problem you have here with Cleveland, all right, if Chicago scores, you have no timeouts. You've got to go length of the floor. Now, I wouldn't be surprised to see them double up and force B.J. Armstrong to take the shot, get the ball out of Michael Jordan's hands.
Could be a free throw line situation too. How about fouling early, giving them only two and then having 10 seconds to come back?
You never foul a team to give them the lead, Bob. Never. You know, you don't give a team a chance to go ahead of you because you have no timeouts. You can't get the ball to half court.
I wouldn't have done that. I just wondered what you thought.
Right.
I would, of course, never call it. All right, here we go. Time remaining in the lower right.
Well, they're going to double up Michael Jordan here.
It's tied. Jordan's going for three. He does not get it. We're in overtime at Richfield Coliseum. Jordan ends regulation with 61 points. There's almost no doubt that Jordan is going to break his career high of 63 in this overtime period. Cleveland looking for the win, which would move them into the 8th and final playoff spot in the Eastern Conference.
Bob, what you're going to see here, you see Bill Cartwright into play over here, and you see Michael Jordan. John Williams is not even worried about Bill Cartwright. His job is, with Winston Bennett, to double up Michael Jordan and chase him off the shot. They're not even worried about Bill Cartwright, and you're going to see John Williams does a tremendous job, he and Winston Bennett.
As the time runs down, Jordan has nowhere to go. Nobody to pass it to for a good shot. None of the Bulls are inside. Jordan misses at the buzzer. It's overtime, tied at 105. It has been a beautiful game. Chicago led by as many as 15. Cleveland battled back. Wilkins has been ejected. Dick Helm has replaced him. Jordan has 61 points. What a ball game.
This would be a very emotional victory for Cleveland, and especially one that they need so desperately right now. Michael Jordan has been absolutely sensational. The other guys have gotten out of the rhythm of the offense. Michael Jordan in the fourth quarter scored all but 6 of the points, and as a result, the rest of the guys then weren't into the flow. Michael has been sensational, and remember, someone has to step up.
Remember, John Stockton fouled out earlier for Chicago. You see the overtime records of the two clubs. Shot clock down to 10 for Cleveland. Inside to Doherty.
See, Cartwright's got 5 fouls, too. They got to get the shot.